Alright. Whoever may be watching me now, welcome. Back into the last door. I think I'm close to the end of the first episode, and I kind of got stuck because the blind guy that in the location where I just ran away from needs something. What he needs, I don't know. So I think I need to go back to St. Giles. No, well, I might as well see this guy. We've got quite a few items. Not that that helps. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Yeah, he looks like he wants something from me, and I've been dreaming about him in the past. That's normal. It's not really normal. I'm just trying to feel okay about this whole situation. But last time, yeah, it was East Hill that I went to the insane asylum, and I got into a room that had nothing in it. So there's got to be something in there. I went the wrong way. It's been a while since I played this. Almost a whole week. I'm very forgetful. No, don't go outside. There we go. Go there. So we can see what's in that room. Hopefully find what we're looking for. Because actually, if I talk to this guy, this person, rather, I don't know their mask. Yeah, his mask, my mate from the other room used to scream at night. Always told us he could feel something under his bed. So there's got to be something under his bed. It could literally be I wasn't clicking on the right pixel when I looked last time. Poor lady we got put in solitary. I feel bad about that. So yeah. There's got to be something down here. Do I look at the book? Because whenever I looked up here, it looked at the wall. I doubt anyone has slept in this place in a long time. Well, that doesn't help me. There's got to be something down here. Yeah. Can I magnify it? No, I cannot. Alright, this is going to be a problem for me. Something written on the wall. One of them came last night. I knew what it actually was because of the sign it carried. The sign of the eye. I killed it and hid it. We don't have an eye. Well, if more come, then they will not find their friend nor its eye. Okay, so there's got to be an eye in here somewhere. And since that guy's missing an eye, then that might be his eye. I moved the bed, but the window is sealed. The door is sealed, we know that. So you have paper I can put together. I don't think I can actually put it together. I can, but I don't know what it means yet. So that doesn't help me. Can I put the mask on and magically see the eye? No. There's got to be something here. Said they hid it. Maybe they hid it in the other room underneath the bed. If anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. No. Alright, this is going to be a problem because if I'm going to get stuck right away, honestly, I could just start the whole damn thing over again and play from the start. But yeah, this is not helping me at all. I have a piece of metal. I needed that for the door jamb, so maybe I used a candle down here? No. It's a photograph. Actually, can I look at the photograph? Yeah, it's the combat veterans, which doesn't help me. Let's go talk to somebody and see if I can find out what I need. I'm pretty sure there's got to be something underneath that bed, but I can't examine it properly. Do I need a different light source? I highly doubt it. There's nothing in here. I think the pendant was in here, which, again, doesn't help. Take my mask. No. His mask. So this is the mask of the guy next door. I'm pretty sure I already tried giving the mask to the blind guy, but it doesn't help at all. Need a pendant? Yeah, I didn't think so. Right now I'm just pixel searching. So has anybody played this game at all? Because I'm a little lost. Actually, I haven't talked to you in a while. Light that floods the world with shades. And you like the shades, and you draw the shades. That's very good for you. Well, this is a problem. I'm pretty sure I tried giving the mask to him, and that's not what he wants. There you go. Hey, no, I meant to try to give it to him. Give me back what they took, which would be his eye. He looks to the mask for a second, only to stare at me again. Give me back what he took, he said in my nightmare. So I think he realizes that the mask is the same one worn by the person that took his eye, or was he the one that was wearing the mask? I don't remember. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's gotta be in that room. It's got to be. Because he held it somewhere. Or held it, he hid it somewhere. Where he hid it, I don't know. Unfortunately, this place is filled with crazy people, so I can't really ask anybody. You're just still... Yeah, that poor woman. She went to the isolation ward. I don't think there's anybody over here, because this is where the lady was sitting before I kind of had them abduct her. And you're still very upset. Yeah, there's nothing else in there. You have fun! Bye! Bye! Okay. That window in the room that I just left is where I got the metal piece. In the back is where I got the book to get to the combination for that thing with the thing. I don't remember. I've been thinking about this for the last, I want to say 2 weeks, and all I can think of is it's got to be under the bed somewhere. I'm wondering if she can help me. Is there something hidden in this overgrown room? Yeah, there's so much stuff here. If I can't figure this out, I will move on. We'll just go play another game. Unfortunately, I wanted to get this going because if I can get past this point, I'm sure there's plenty more episodes. I know that, but I'm sure there's it's not going to be that bad. The rest of it. Okay. I can't really use it with that. That's the thing. I'm really hoping it's not a pixel by pixel thing. But I think it is. This game's normally pretty forgiving though, so... Let's look at the mask. Yeah, I got this at Alexander Dupree's former residence. So let's go back there. Because maybe the eye is there if I found this there, and he used to be an inmate here. That's a possibility, at least. How much of a possibility, I don't know. Come on. Let's get out of here. I wish there was a quick travel button or a run button. There is a quick travel button, but it's only when you can click on whatever's going to transition. So like right here I can travel out, but transversing is kind of a problem sometime. Alright, back to Paul Street. This place is creepy. Let's go into the burnt down church! Fun. Yeah, I don't need to look at the cross or the candles. That's not my problem right now. Alright. Yeah, it's not creepy in here at all. So I found the mask somewhere in here. I think it was on a mannequin in the basement. I also got attacked in the basement. I guess it wasn't a basement, it's just another room, but still. Yeah, there's the creepy mannequin. Oh, I guess it was just on top of the yellow robe. So this machine was going for something, and then I got attacked in here. Mystical symbols. I don't know. If anybody has any suggestions, that'd be great. One man in a high-rank uniform. I don't think that's the same guy that we saw in, Oh, can I go this way? Did I never go this way? Or is this just out? Okay, that's just the same exit. It's not the same guy that's in the Insane Institute. Insane Asylum, not Institute. It's an institute regardless. Is it maybe under the pew? It is not. Well, this kind of sucks, because I wanted to make some sort of progress. Oh, man. Honestly, I could just look it up, but I kind of don't want to. It's got to be in here, so I'm gonna break my own rules and look this up. Good old walkthrough. I promise I won't cheat beyond this point. I just want to progress. I'm a cheater, I know. I'm a horrible person. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's over here somehow. Somewhere. According to this, I'm right at the very end. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to move around while I'm still doing this. Yep, here it is right here. How would I have... Okay, I just read what the, where it is, which I'm closing this window right now. This thing right here. I cannot click on it. I cannot look at it. It did not let me... So I have to walk on it first. How would I have known that? Can I get it with my bare hands? It's too heavy. Well, I have this, so... There we go. That's all it was! Oh, I hate it when you get stuck on something so stupid. There's something there, half buried in the soil under the tile. Okay, grab it then. Oh god, well, it's a dead bird with a... So that's the visitor he had. It's a long dead bird. Just feather and bones. But there's also the eye in its mouth. It's holding something in its beak. It's a cracked eye. How lovely. A dirty and horribly deformed glass eye. Perfect. Now he'll look normal. Let's look at it. The glass eye is dirty and horribly deformed. Yes, you said that. I'm glad I read that again. It revealed more of the story. You know, let's go with that. So that was literally all I was missing last time. Good God. Alright. See you, buddy. Have fun painting your shadow stuff that look like Rorschach tests. Which are Rorschach tests. Alright. Hey, creepy man. I have your eye. You want your eye back? You look normal. You can get all the ladies. Do you want to get all the ladies? Here, have an eye. That's it. You just leave. I'm not sure, but he might be one of the members in that photo in the military. Can't click on that door. Distant barking. Bark, 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 bark. I don't like not being able to see my character. Oh, there he is. Here we are. This must be the Crimson Nest. I have heard of such places, where people lose their minds to opium shipped from the Orient. I never thought I would set foot in one. Well, here we go. This is definitely an opium den. Please wake up, dear. We need more money. An addict completely asleep. Alright, well, maybe somebody that's, not drugged out can help me. What is the matter, madam? My husband, he is unconscious. Please, dear, wake up. I'm a doctor. Please, let me see him. Yeah, he's high. I'm so sorry. He's not breathing and he has no pulse. Your husband passed away hours ago. Jeez. That's horrible. Madam, I'm late. This time I couldn't save him. This time? I discovered my husband's addiction to this hellish drug they call opium months ago. At first I thought he was sick. As I saw him grow thinner every day, then I discovered he was visiting this place. I was very worried. I tried to dissuade him, but he wouldn't listen. The addiction was stronger than he was. At times he was away for days. I would come here and find him passed out. The only way I could wake him was to put these smelling salts under his nose. Now it's too late. Here, take the vial. Maybe you will be in time to save another soul from this curse. I've got some smelling salts now. Man with the lost gaze, his mouth open. Completely blitzed out of his gourd. A woman looking at the roof with her eyes going white. She's muttering some ramblings. Some ramblings of what? Short-haired woman smoking without worry. The musician is intoxicated with the drug smoke that fills the air. The repeated arrangement gives the sensation that time flows slowly. Okay, well this guy is passed out, so maybe we can wake him up. Go over to him. Not him. Maybe the woman? No. The man that's up there? It won't let me use it on anything. Do I have to uncork it or something? The pungent fragrances of lavender smelling salts clears the brain, steadies the nerves, and counteracts, that's a word that I can read sometimes, faintness and weariness. It's invigorating, always a delight and a comfort. So it does scroll. Hey, how you doing? Hello, I'm looking for a man who I believe frequents this establishment, a war veteran from the south of Africa, called Skid. He's writing on a slate. Can you understand what I'm saying? He has written can't hear, so I suppose I should communicate with him by writing on the slate. Okay. Looking for Captain Skid. Don't know. He doesn't know the captain's name, then. Actually, I have a photograph. One of these guys. He's written something else. Object of value. What does he mean by... Fine. I guess that's why I have the pendant. There he is. He's in there. Okay. The man is curled up under a blanket, trembling as if he was freezing. It could be an effect of the drug. Or he could actually be cold, you never know. A man lying on his back, breathing raspy and layered with phlegm and other liquids. The smoke has eaten away his lungs. The young couple seems to have come here together to enjoy this despicable vice. Well, I mean, if they're okay, then what's the problem? I don't see what the problem is. I think I found him. Let's look around before I go rushing over there. Table with several opium pipes on top. Some of them have been used recently. I bet they've all been used recently. A Chinese screen with floral ornaments. Hey, buddy. It is Captain Skid, no doubt. He's unconscious, but he still breathes. So let's wake him up. Sniff, sniff. Hey, how you doing, buddy? I'm going to ask you about your past so you can relive it and want to smoke more. What's the matter? Who let you in? Get out. My name is Wakefield. I need to talk to you. I mean, might as well ask him if that's him. Are you Captain Skid? Her Majesty's 6th Light Infantry? That title belongs to me no more. Who are you? What do you want from me? Leave me alone with my misery. One of your soldiers told me about you. A soldier that used to serve under your command told me I might find you here. William Conghill, rather. Yes, I remember him. We served together. I have made many mistakes trying to forget those years of my life. Now I'm afraid those memories will follow me to my grave. Okay. I'm looking for information about a man called Alexander Dupree. I used to know Dupree. He was not a man, but a fiend. What do you want with someone like him? There are certain secrets that are better left undisturbed. Someone has disappeared, yeah. A patient of mine has disappeared. Alexandri? Yeah, sure. Just move along. Is the only one that may know his whereabouts. If it is true, then Dupree is involved in your patient's disappearance. Then I am afraid the matter is out of my reach. Yours too. Now please leave me alone. I can't do that. Have you ever met a man by the name of Jeremiah DeVay? I must find him. DeVay? No, I have not. I found your medal. It was in a house on Paul Street, door 26. You were there, right? You think you know what you're doing, but you cannot imagine what you are getting into. I am asking you for the last time. Leave and forget this matter. I will not leave until I find the answers I'm seeking. Tell me what I want to know. You fool. That's... For the devil's sake. All right. If you want to ruin your life, you are free to do it. What really happened? On Majuba Hill. Sergeant Coghill told me the story, but his details were confusing. I will never be able to forget that day. Nobody knew what really happened. Command decided that we must have been ambushed. Now I know better. There was something in the fog. Something that did not like us entering its domain. A sentinel of some sort. That thing is what killed my soldiers. How did you meet Mr. Dupree? How did you meet? Well, I just said that. I was in the Veterans Hospital, recovering from an illness unknown to the physicians, an ailment of the soul. Dupree managed to contact me there. He wanted to know my version of the story, what had happened to me in the Battle of Maju Hill. Do you know why he was so interested in your story? I did not know immediately, but with time I realized the truth about what happened to me was important to his activities, as was I myself, but if you think he tricked me, you could not be more wrong. I wanted to enter the dragon's mouth. I burned with a need to know. What happened there? Inside the house I saw a machine still operating. What was it? A machine? I do not know what you're talking about. That was just one of many places used as a base for Alexander's activities. The only one whose location I was allowed to know. I'm going to go with Alexander from now on because it's easier to say in my twisted and horribly deformed tongue. What do you mean by activities? What was Mr. Dupree doing then? You really don't know, do you? Have you ever heard of the playwright? I don't remember. I think he's encountered that before, talking with one of the patients. Yes, I heard it mentioned before. What is it? Did I do it bad? As I imagined, you know nothing. Dupree is not alone. He is but the peak of a pyramid, a vast group in which powerful people take part. A society acting in secret, ruled by a single sacred law. See that no one knows. I was part of it. Dupree himself recommended me. That's a lot larger group than I thought it was. We gathered every month. What we saw, you cannot imagine. A curtain of normalcy protects the mind from something, an outer something. The fog of the veil protected us. But through the veil we could speak out into the abyss. We could know of the unspeakable shapes that writhe beyond. A black nothingness, entirely full of horrors. We could never cross the threshold. What we saw was forbidden. Look at me. Forbidden. I could not bear it anymore, so I ran. I ran and I hid from them. It was too late to run or to forget. Oh, crap. I must go back to East Hill and try to talk to Miss Cone. If what the captain said is true, she must have been one of them. She could know where to find them. Will this freak him out? Yeah, I didn't think so. I think I'm going to have to prove to her that I know what's going on. What the hell? What is going on? Even the husband got up. Well, that's not good. I cannot do this anymore. I don't care. I just want us to be together. You know it's too hard. I don't feel free. I know, dear. I know. We will figure it out. How are you? I didn't even get that. I knew all along. It's underneath the subtitle. Damn it! How could you? You know you never loved each other. Silence. You have no honor. And you, what do you have to say? Why, I've given you everything. I don't see how this is funny. You wouldn't understand. Enough. You will leave in the morning. I won't see you ever again. I'll wait for you at dawn under the old windmill, so you can try to recover what little honor you once had. I'll be there. I think I missed something! Yay? That was awkward. Impromptu play in an opium den? That's normal. How'd I get here? I must have fainted. What is this? Where am I? Very good question. There's a blanket on the bed. Well, I mean, I'm gonna take it. I'm taking a shred of this blanket. Why? Why am I taking a shred of this blanket? Okay. I cannot see outside clearly. A matchbox. Take it. This could be useful. So I've cleared out my inventory, so I guess I didn't need the mask unless I reclaim it somewhere else. An old piece of furniture. And it's probably locked. Yep, the door is shut for good, and it has no knob. So what was I I guess I was pushing against it. No keyhole even. So wonderful. We know what to do with the shred of cloth now. 1 second, guys. I'm not sure if you guys are actually chatting. If you are, it's not showing up in my... It's not showing up in my stream. There we go. Okay. Now everything's good. Alright. Oops. I didn't mean to click on that again. Alright, so... Use it with a door? Or, I didn't mean door, I meant window. Can I open the window? It's not letting me do anything with it. Yeah, I just can't see clearly outside. Shred blanket. Common matchbox. Can I take another shred? For now, it's enough. Okay. How do I get out of here? Can I pick this? Yeah, I can pick this up now. Okay. There are marks in the dust on the floor. It looks like this chair has been moved recently. Oh, there's something in there. Shifting the chair revealed a small, dark hole in the wall. It's probably too dark. Too dark to see inside. Okay, well. The match is too short. I cannot stretch my hand in further, either to see what lies beyond the hole. Okay, well, we can always... I need to light the cloth. I have fire! I would swear I saw a pair of feet in there. Hey! Hey! Help me out! Who's there? We've met before. I cannot see you. Who are you? Do you not recognize my voice? I have no idea, so I'm just giving him a voice. No, I'm sorry. I do not. Do you know what this place is? It's the starting point. The first place to look. But who are you? What are you doing there? Remember this. I will not be here forever. Darkness will light your way. Stay out of the light. Then I will disappear, and you will be alone in the end. I don't understand. Tell me, who are you? Great. So now what? I guess the blanket is now ruined. Oh no. I just open the window and jump out. Yeah, it's still locked. Game, what do you want from me? I know you can hear breathing. Talk to him. I'm stuck in this room now. Wonderful. Great. Oh, now he'll take it. Okay. Only the mattress remains. Can I now use the blanket to get out? There we go. Thank you. It wouldn't take it. It just told me it was ruined. What the... Are you not concerned by this certain horrible turn of events? Okay. I think I got high in the opium high. Devet. Is that you? Probably not. Oh, I can fondle him. Okay. Are you gonna saw this man? Okay, at least you didn't saw that man in half. Oh, that's a change. That's a change. Okay. I found him! Tell me, why are you doing this? Is it because you care about your patients? Or out of scientific curiosity? Is it for your pride? Because it is your professional responsibility? Or is it because it is the right thing to do? That's not creepy at all. Why are you doing this? Does it matter? Where am I? It's alright. Oh crap, this guy's German. Freund? My friend. How are you feeling? I'm not gonna give him a German accent. I will just butcher it. I feel dizzy. What happened? Where are we? At my house. I went to East Hill to meet you and found you inside one of the cells, unconscious, your clothes stenching of opium smoke. I had you brought here. You've been out for a day and a half. I think it's coming back to me. I was at one of the opium dens. I might have passed out after breathing that dense smoke. Listen, I have much to tell you. My investigation unearthed a great deal of new information. Alexander was indeed institutionalized in East Hill, but his files were missing. I managed to track down a man who knew him. He told me a story you would not believe, and there was this woman, a patient at the hospital. She was completely out of her mind. She attacked me. What is happening to these people, Kaufman? How is Alexander related to Mr. Devet? I think this patient, Miss Cohn, might know how to find Alexander. We must go back there and talk to her, whatever it takes. I'm afraid that will not be possible. What do you mean? Frau Cohn is no longer at East Hill. She escaped last night. God almighty. Do not worry, my friend. I'm just going to say my friend. I think I may know where she is hiding. Get ready. We must leave promptly. I thought you were going to make me stay here, so... I thought you had turned on me, my friend. So now we're tracking down a crazy lady out in the country. Perfect. Oh, I'm playing now. Thanks for telling me, game. They are coming. They are letting him in. Now that the door has been opened, they are coming. Well, that's good, right? Because we are kind of looking for him. Hello? I remember this. The crows are coming. Ah, crap. She's dead. The hell? The play was created thanks to... Oh, okay. Crowdfunding. Well, we might as well continue. I have the whole thing for a reason. I don't think we need that because we just played it. I must forget nothing. Am I the playwright now or something? Everything must be set. When the time comes. And I'm visited again. That's a very soft explosion. Followed by a lot of rocks falling. I want to do the intro again because this is cool. The sound and music in this game is what makes up for its visuals. Although the visuals are striking, they're just so low res, sometimes it's hard to tell what things are. But man, the sound is just the best in this game. They do pretty good with the visuals they have, though. I gotta admit. The last door. I think there's like 5 episodes, so they're pretty short, too, if you know what you're doing. Unfortunately, I don't know what I'm doing. For a moment, the sky was dark. We heard the calls of 1,000 birds. But another sound rose above them. A sound I cannot describe. Who's saying this? I can't tell because of the color. What the hell? Yeah, kind of what I just said. What just happened in here? She was here. Where's Miss Cohen? We're too late. What do you know? What the hell? There's not even a body. It's ashes. The windows are covered with wooden planks. It looks as if she was trying to keep something from entering. What if she wasn't? What if she knew this was going to happen and she didn't want the birds getting out? Or, thank you! Or something from getting out. Chalk, a circle drawn hastily on the floor. She thought it could prevent what she knew was about to happen, but she was wrong. I don't know what to make of all this. I do. Can you kind of, inform me about what the fuck is going on right now? Gesundheit. Are you all right, Kaufman? It's nothing, my friend. Just a bit of a cold. Now, my friend, I think we should talk. In light of events we have recently witnessed, the matter cannot be delayed any further. You must make an important decision. It's not yet too late to go back to our daily lives. If you don't want to continue, you must forget all about your patient Jeremiah DeVitt, whatever. Why does that word get hung up in my brain so much? You will have to keep to yourself everything you have learned about the mystery of his disappearance and never talk about it again. But should you wish to continue this search, you will need to accept the consequences, whatever they may be. Please do not take this decision lightly. The path ahead is not without peril. You know my answer already, Kaufman. I must know what happened to DeVitt. God damn. Again, I do it. Again, every single time. I don't know why. So be it then. As you may have already realized, this matter involving your patient transcends the limits of psychiatry as we know it. We are not dealing with the effects of trauma or the demons of the subconscious, at least not in the terms we are used to. We are dealing with something old, something dark. A sinister truth that has been buried deep for generations. This man, Alexander Dupree, and his organization, I think they seek to uncover these secrets, and I fear they might have already. Miss Cohn's fate, whatever it was, must be related somehow, but my knowledge of this area is simply not sufficient. We must pay a visit to an old friend, someone I never thought I would want to see again. The man who introduced me to the extended scientific field of the occult. My mentor, Professor Adam Wright. The playwright? So was that Adam Wright in the beginning? My dearest visitor. Wickport! We're in Wickport. There's only one place to go. It's a very big house. I doubt he's away at this time of day. Perhaps he cannot hear us from the front. Let's try the back door. Isn't that a little weird? Just a little weird. Just saying. Miss Oakwood. She's the Manor's housekeeper. Hi. How you doing? Yes? Who is it? Good morning, Miss Oakwood. Do you remember me? Why, Dr. Kaufman, bless my soul. It's been so long I hardly recognize you. How nice to see you again. Allow me to introduce my colleague, Dr. John Wakefield. Is the professor at home? We would like to see him. Why, yes, doctor, of course. I'm quite forgetting myself. Let me take you to him. It is really good of you to come. He receives so few visitors these days on account of his condition. His condition? Oh, sir, I am right. Sorry, I thought you knew. The professor, he suffers from an ailment afflicting his brain. He is now entirely confined to his bed. Well, crap. Professor Wright, you have visitors. One of them is your old friend. Look, do you recognize him? It is Joan, Professor, your old pupil. I reckon he does not remember. He does remember you, Joan. It has been a long time since I have seen him so excited. I will leave you two to talk to the professor. It may be difficult to keep him on one subject for long, but it does him such a world of good to speak with old friends. Should you need my assistance, I will be in the backyard. So this is the same guy we saw in the beginning, just like the last episode. Professor? Uncle James, you're back. It is I, Professor John Kaufman. Where's Father? Where has he been taken? He suffers from some kind of memory loss. Yes, I'm afraid he will not tell us much in this state. If we could but stimulate his memories, maybe then he could tell us of his research, something to unravel the mystery of the playwright. Perhaps. We have few other options in any case. Let us try. Why don't you explore the manor? There are many objects we can use to jog the professor's memory. That was worded very strange. Or there may be some object. Okay, whatever. My way worked too. Meanwhile, I will try and talk to him about the time we researched together. That could also help him remember. Hunting around, a large wardrobe engraved in wood. Talking to him probably is not going to do anything. Professor Wright's gaze remains fixed on the window as though he were waiting for someone. Or watching. Maybe he's watching his housekeeper out there. Yeah. Wait a minute. That's not a good thing. Painting of the ocean. It's nice. A lamp provides soft glow. I don't think I'm going to read all of every single description because there's going to be a lot of them. So the attic's locked. An engraving on paper. The script is from a language unknown to me. Interesting. Oil painting. Yay, an open door. We can go in the open door. It's the bathroom. Maybe he remembers the bathtub. The reflection is strangely distorted. Why? Is that a two-way mirror? Large porcelain tub. Thin ring of damp residue around the interior suggests recent use. Common radiator. Most likely an oil radiator, considering the time. Old tower. And locked. It won't open. It won't budge. It's locked. The hell? Why can't I... Or is that just going to... Okay, that's just going to the stairs. Well, there's a picture of him. It's a portrait of him. Quite different back then. An imposing, inquisitive figure. Antique ceiling lamp. Don't walk underneath it. It might fall on you. Thankfully, this is not a Sierra game. Porcelain jar with some branches in it. Probably at one point was a living... This is outside. Okay. Was a actual living plant. Now it is not. It is dead. Housekeeper's not doing a very good job. But then again, she does have to take care of him in every need he has since he's confined to his bed. So I'm sure she's focusing on that more than anything. Yay, another locked door. And another painting. Sea landscape. Hey, there's a picture of that upstairs. He got copies. I guess that's the back door, and I already opened the front door. Spices? Spices and pickled foods. Various ingredients. A bread oven. Let's stick our head in. Locked door. Okay. I don't want to go outside yet, and that's the basement. So both the attic and the basement are locked. That's locked. Once you traverse through a door, you're able to quick travel later when you click on it. You just have to click on it twice. So. Books, and more books. Was right, eclectic collection, rather. Old adventures, I believe. Some of these titles have been forbidden by the crown. Screw the crown. Read what you want. Read widely. Tin soldier. Painted by hand. Might be the same military adventure that all the other ones went on. A painting of cliffs of this region. Wow, amazing. A fire. That's helpful. Well, the surface is extraordinarily detailed, judging by the strange shape of the continents that must derive from fictional work or some prehistoric era. Or another world. They're buttons. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find some reference to that. Somewhere. What the hell's that? Those don't sound like crows, though, do they? They're way too high-pitched. They're like smaller birds. Or honestly, they sounded like bats. Alright, outside it is, then. See what we have in store for us. Alright, does this just go out to the carriage? Yeah, it just goes out to the carriage. So I have no place to go right now anyway. What is that? It's a strange ornament on the wall. I think I can move it. Well, then move it. There's only two things it can be, so I'll leave it on the tower for now, I guess. That's very strange. Thick layer of ice covers the pool of water. Hey, lady. How you doing? May I ask you something, Miss Oakwood? Of course, Doctor. How did the professor become afflicted? The ailment runs in the family. Mr. Wright suffers from it, as did his father and grandmother before him. It is truly a terrible thing, and to think all these years Mr. Wright knew what would become of him. May God have pity on his poor soul. What are the symptoms? This ailment that runs in Professor Wright's family, do you know what its symptoms are? Well, I can't speak for the very long words physicians use, but I can tell you what I see in him. Professor Wright hardly remembers a thing from the last 40 years. It is like he is a child again. With God's mercy, it has now gone so far that it torments him no longer. Oh, jeez. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Alright, what's out here? I want to see what he's looking at in the distance. Is this another puzzle? Queen has removed her mask. There's an empty hole where the face should be. Okay. Statue portrays a clergyman hiding his face behind a mask. What is that? The central statue portrays a cloaked figure holding a clay vessel. The vessel has a small hole in it, just large enough to see a metal object hidden inside. Okay, you can't grab it then. Okay, thank you. Statue portrays a peasant woman with her face hidden behind a mask. Statue portrays a sage hiding his face behind a mask. And then there's a tree. Stiff tree, almost like a statue itself. Okay, I'm wondering if, can I use it at all? No. Can I read the plaque, maybe? When the four remove their masks of lies, the path to the grave will be cleared. Okay, so I have to remove all the masks. How does I do that? Can I push it? Can I push it? No, I can't. Okay. Alright, so the other three statues that don't have their mask removed, I have to remove them somehow. How I do that? I don't know. Maybe she'll know something about it. I didn't mean to click on that. Sorry to bother you again. Yeah, never mind. Have fun with the digging. Not very helpful. I didn't think I looked at the stove. Cast iron wood stove. Well, there I went. I done looked at the stove. A gilded pipe. It runs from the ground to the corridor. Wait, what? Yeah, and it goes upstairs. Probably into one of the locked rooms. But I can't get in there, so it doesn't matter. It probably goes to this room. Yeah. Well, unless it goes to the bathroom, I guess. It's not... Oh, here it is, right here. Yeah, it goes up into the attic, so there's nothing I can do with it. You got any ideas here? We must find a way to help the professor recover his memories. Why don't you try to find some object that the professor may have kept as a memento? Meanwhile, I will keep telling him about... Yeah. Maybe he can tell me something. Professor Wright? Father? Why must you spend so much time away? Father? Okay. Oh, that's him talking to... Okay, never mind. Can I look out at all, or... Alright, the only thing I can interact with was that strange orb and the globe. But the thing is, with the globe, I have no context in order to know what is what. I'll go back and see what I can press and see if maybe it makes any different sounds. That's... Yeah, this is the library, okay. Oh, I can take the tin soldier. Oh, never mind, let's take this up here. Could it hold some special significance to Professor Wright? Perhaps it will stimulate his memories. Alright, this is something new, something I can actually use. So, let's go try to use it. Get in there. Come on. How about this? Will this help? Some pokey. Do you recognize this, Mr. Wright? Professor Wright, rather. Sergeant Downing was sent to the front. The man that returned was not Sergeant Downing. My dearest visitor, he will know where to look. Oh, what a time we will have. Your visitor? What do you mean, Professor? He will have seen the map, and he will know the book of travels. Ah, maybe now I can look at this specific book and find out what I need to press on the map. The book of travels? Yes, he will work it out, but it must not be too easy, no. But he will find the prize, I am sure. Prize? What on earth is he talking about? Something concealed, something precious. In his adult state, could he have hidden away parts of his research? He was always a proud man. He would not easily have forgotten his most groundbreaking work. A sense of its grave importance, at least, would have remained in his confusion. Perhaps he has holed it away somewhere for the dearest visitor of his to find. Why don't you explore the manor? Perhaps something will relate to these latest ramblings. Meanwhile, I will continue my endeavors to revive his memory through conversation. Okay. So back down to the library where all the books are. And here's the books. There it is. Book of Travels. There's a mark on one of the pages. We began our journey by crossing the unforgiving desert, always facing the setting sun. At last, we arrived at the merciful sight of the great ocean. We followed the coast north in dear hope of reaching our home soon. So we crossed over the desert. So desert, setting sun, and we arrived by the ocean, and we went north. So desert, setting sun, ocean north. Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna have to write all this down. It was not to be. The king of the land we traversed had declared war on the Great Khan, so we were forced to return as we had come. We never set foot in the bloody land again. We knew there was a port just a few miles to the south where we could find a boat. Oh, good God. Our sea voyage was short as our sails billowed with the powerful southern winds. We reached the most eastern cape and landed there. Our backs to the sea, we marched forth and soon reached home.